everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. I'm Erin, this is my mama, and today we are going to be doing another Universal Yums unboxing. So this month's Universal Yums, I think, is from Israel. We'll find out for sure in just a minute. And my mama is visiting, so she's going to be taste testing with me. So you'll get two opinions on this stuff. If you don't know what Universal Yums is, it is a subscription service that you get snacks from a different country every month. I get the medium box, which I think is like $25 or $26 a month, and that includes shipping. If you hear scratching, Oliver is at the door and he's very upset that he is not outside as well, so we might have to remedy that situation. So we've remedied the situation. We have an Oliver. So he's going to be hanging out with us too. Let me open up this box and I'll show you what the inside looks like. Insert screaming children and lawnmowers.
Should that be plugged in first?
What?
Nah.
No, I don't have the light on. I didn't know I was going to need the light or not, so I left the plug on. She ain't going to pick you up.
Snacks.
It is Israel.
It's from Israel.
Okay, so here's what the inside of the box looks like. We are going to Israel this month. Whoops.
This looks exciting.
And then here are the snacks. Alright, so the first thing we're going to be trying is the Kremli Nougat Bites, which are peanut butter coated cereal bites with hazelnut cream. Sounds good to me. You may not believe it, but you're holding in your hands a modern scientific discovery. Yes, this snack has saved lives. For years, scientists noticed an interesting trend in Israel. Oh, I've heard about this. There was a shockingly low number of children with peanut allergies, far lower than any modern nation. In 2008, scientists discovered the cause: peanut puffs. Over 90% of Israeli families buy them as a snack for their households. They're more popular than potato chips. Children eat the puffs as one of their first foods, developing a tolerance to peanuts as they grow up. This early exposure to peanuts has now been proven to reduce the risk of developing a peanut allergy by 81%. Now, we can't make any claims about these particular puffs, and those with peanut allergies should definitely not eat this snack. But we will share a theory. They won't last more than a day in any household, Israeli or not. With sweet hazelnut nougat filling, these yums aren't just a breakthrough in science. They're a discovery in taste. Do you not like Nutella?
No, I don't eat Nutella. I've never tried Nutella.
She's sacrilegious. She don't like Nutella.
I don't like the smell of hazelnut.
These actually, they smell pretty good. Smell. She's skeptical. They're little. Yay, nay.
It's definitely a cereal puff. They're not bad. It's more peanut butter than hazelnut.
Agree. It's weird, they're salty.
Mmm. Couldn't you just put them in a bowl with milk, though?
We could try that.
You can't really taste the hazelnut.
Oh crap, I forgot to show you guys what the bag looked like. We just kind of dug right in. Here's what the bag looks like. I'm not going to eat another one, but this is what the little puffs look like. So next we have a falafel shashi, falafel flavored puffs. Here's what the packaging looks like. Throughout history, Israel has been mired in conflict. That conflict has spread to all aspects of the country. It even applies to food. While many Israelis see falafel as a quintessential national dish, others think Israel can't take credit for the flavorful vegetarian creation. Falafel, fried fritters made from chickpeas and fava beans, mixed with herbs, spices, and onions, is an indisputably ancient dish. But where it was first made up is up for debate. Israelis believe the Jewish have eaten it for centuries because it's kosher. Egyptians claim that it was first made by Christians in their country who ate it during Lent. Even India has gotten into the controversy, with many arguing that falafel originates there, as the country has historically specialized in fried foods. Regardless of where it came from, falafel is a staple in Israel, and it's there to stay. It's the country's most popular street food option, as well as a common flavor in its snacks. While we can't say if you're eating an Israeli or Egyptian or Indian falafel, we can tell you that unmistakably strong flavor is loved by many people, including, hopefully soon, you. I like falafel, so I'll probably like this. You ever had falafel?
I think I have had falafel.
They don't really smell like anything to me.
No, they look like a cheese puff.
These are what they look like. They're really
delicious.
tiny. Are they?
They're right up there with Cheetos.
I'm gonna have to go find some falafel puffs.
Yeah, they're good.
They definitely taste like falafel.
Delish.
Next up, we have Strauss Popping Chocolate. Milk chocolate with popping candies. Well, here's what the packaging looks like. Popping candies. Sugar, maltose, carbon dioxide. Chocolate with Pop Rocks? Whoa, you've likely never tried a chocolate bar like this before. Unless you were with us last time we went to Israel when this candy was voted the #1 item in the box. So how did this uber unique chocolate come about? The story starts with a cow, or 2 cows actually. In 1936, Richard and Hilde Strauss started a dairy farm in Israel with just 2 cows. Somehow these fruitful cows had extra milk, so the couple began making cheese. 2 years later, they started making chocolate as well. Eventually, their son, Michael, went from helping deliver milk in a donkey-drawn cart to leading the largest food manufacturer in Israel. Yes, that's how far the 2 cows got them. So while chocolate and Pop Rocks may seem like a random combination, it actually makes a lot of sense. The high-quality milk chocolate has been produced by Strauss for decades, and the popping candies are a fantastically fun reminder of the explosive success they've had. A snacking experience unlike any other, this chocolate is incredibly popular in Israel, and you'll soon taste why. I feel like we should be getting a golden ticket. We're going to Wonkaland. That's what it looks like. I don't know if you can see the cows on there or not.
Can't see a Pop Rock.
No. Oh, Pop Rocks in there. You feel it?
Mm-hmm.
That's so weird. I love chocolate.
It's delicious.
That was the weirdest thing. So you don't feel the Pop Rocks until you start chewing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's definitely a lot of Pop Rocks in there.
I'm getting the full effect.
Alright, up next we have Ma-Round. Yeah, I don't know how to say that. Coconut rolls. Coconut bar rolled in coconut flakes. Sounds really coconutty. They look like the rice things that came from the Christmas box. This is what they look like. You've heard of Jesus of Nazareth. We'll now meet the coconut rolls of Nazareth. These traditional Israeli rolls are made in the same city that Jesus is believed to have lived. While the city has changed quite a bit since Jesus' time, there's now a yearly classic car event held in town. It's remained an important place for both Christians and Muslims. Over 2.3 Christians, that's right, there's only 2.3. Over 2.3 million Christians visit the city every year to see Mary's Well, where Jesus was bathed as a child, as well as the St. Gabriel Church of the Annunciation, where Mary learned that she would give birth to Jesus. When visitors need a rest from touring these famous sites, many flock to the Ma-Round Bakery and Confectionery. While it's a much lesser known destination than others in Nazareth, this lively bakery has been operating since 1977, specializing in authentic Arabic treats. After one bite of this brightly colored sweet, you can basically say you've been a tourist in Nazareth.
I'm going to take just a chip. Ooh, no, I think I'm going to like this. Coconut. It's all coconut.
That's what I was just about to say.
Mmm.
It's kind of like
Mmm.
marshmallowy.
Let me get another taste.
It's good.
I like it.
It tastes like Mounds without the chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the nougaty part tastes like. The stuff you find in the middle of a mound. Next is onion bisley, onion flavored wheat snack. Here's what the packaging looks like on this guy. Open this package and look carefully at what you see. Do the tubes look like anything familiar? Possibly something you eat with a sauce, say perhaps pasta. Maybe not surprisingly, this pungent, oniony snack was created by a company that used to make pasta. In 1942, 3 small pasta makers met with the hopes of building a true Israeli food company even before Israel existed as a nation, which happened in 1948. They called this company Osam, borrowed from an ancient Hebrew prayer that reads, "May this year be a year of plenty." Osam. They were plenty successful with their pasta products, quickly becoming a household name. As the company grew, they set their sights on something else, snacks. That's where this crunchy, noodle-resembling snack comes in. In 1970, Osam came up with a line of savory snacks inspired by their flagship product. All of the varieties of bisley are made to look like different types of pasta, harkening back to the company's humble beginnings. What an awesome story. I see what they did there. They smell oniony?
Smells like dog food. Smell.
This is promising. They kind of look like... She's not lying. It smells like dog food.
Dried dog food.
You could be in trouble.
Must be the wheat.
This is what they look like. They don't taste like dog food.
Tastes like onion.
It's the consistency of a crouton.
Mm-hmm.
They're not bad. Okay, up next is mini pistachio halva, sesame candy with pistachios. This is what the candy looks like. A sweet that's 1,000 years old. Sounds appetizing, right? Well, good news is that the halva in your hand is as fresh as can be. It's just the recipe that's old, very old. In fact, it goes way back to the 1100s. That's not surprising since the main ingredient, sesame, is one of the oldest seeds known to man. First cultivated in India, the crop quickly spread to the Middle East through trade. Over time, sesame seeds became a staple of Israeli cuisine, featured in dishes such as hummus, baba ganoush, and of course, halva. For the unfamiliar, halva is a dense, crumbly dessert made with sesame seed paste called tahini. I didn't know that's what tahini was. Mixed with hot, sugary syrup. This concoction is cooled and often mixed with almonds and pistachios. In this case, your yum contains pistachios. Now that we've filled you in on the ancient recipe, it's time to fill up on this unique treat. Open sesame. Smells like nuts.
Sure does.
This is weird looking. It reminds me of dough. Uncooked dough.
I bet you it tastes delicious.
That's very sweet. I don't like the
It
consistency.
tastes like walnuts. It doesn't taste like pistachio. It tastes like walnut, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. I can't deal with the texture. You're brave. That's my least favorite so far. Okay, up next is everything Chick Chack, which is funny because the label on it is Oppenheimer USA. That is not Israeli. Here's what this looks like. The word snack may be in the name of this snack, but it's a little bit deceptive. Many Israeli Jews can't eat everything, and that's because they keep kosher. You might have heard that phrase before, but you may not know what it means. Some people think it's food that's been blessed by a rabbi. Others believe it's a type of cuisine. Neither is true. Keeping kosher means following a set of commandments about food that were written in the Torah, the most holy religious text in Judaism. While these rules are open to various interpretations, there are a few general accepted standards. For example, pork is banned, and as are certain shellfish. Dairy can't be consumed with meat, and the utensils used to cook one can't be used to cook the other. Fruits and veggies are fine, but they must be inspected for bugs, which aren't kosher. There's no meat, dairy, or bugs, thankfully, in these crunchy wheat bites, but you do have everything else you could want in a snack, including salt, turmeric, is that how you say that? Mm-hmm. Paprika, and handful of fresh spices. You can now see that these spirals of goodness are actually named quite appropriately.
No, these look deceiving from what's on the picture.
They still kind of look like the Fritos.
They taste like them too. Very salty.
They are kosher.
I didn't have my glasses on. I like them.
They look like the Frito twists.
It tastes like a barbecue Frito twist.
It does. Pomegranate Turkish Delight. This is what it looks like. Eating this tasty treat is nice, but do you know what would be even better if eating this tasty treat made you and everyone who ate it a nicer person? Well, maybe it will. In Judaism, pomegranates have long been considered a symbol of moral and spiritual righteousness. They're often eaten during religious holidays, and there's a very specific reason why. According to Jewish lore, pomegranates have 613 seeds, which corresponds exactly with the 613 mitzvot, or commandments of the Torah. Never knew they had 613 commandments. It's for this reason that on Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, celebrants will often recite, "May we be as full of the mitzvah as the pomegranate is full of seeds," before digging into the bright red superfruit. While nothing magical happens when it's eaten, the symbolism of consuming the fruit makes people reevaluate their choices and decisions. Normally, we recommend keeping your favorite yums to yourself, but in the case of this pomegranate-flavored, almond-filled treat, maybe you should consider sharing. It would only be fitting. Well, I am sharing, so near.
I only want a little chip of this.
So that's what the middle looks like. It's like red. You didn't get to the other part. It's okay.
Tastes like pomegranate.
Next up is Mahram handmade baklava. I can't remember the other box that had the baklava in it, but there was baklava in it. And this looks like fancy baklava, and I'm really excited. Handmade baklava. So, Mahram handmade baklava. We couldn't visit the Middle East without having a bit of baklava. Despite the many disputes Israel has with its neighbors, there's one thing they can all agree on: baklava. While baklava is believed to have originated in Turkey, today nearly every country in the Middle East eats it, all with their own unique flair. Iranians douse the flaky sweet with rose water. Armenians sprinkle it with cloves and cinnamon, and Jordanians cover it with a sugary syrup. You'll remember this if you were with us for our holiday box. In Israel, they use many different types of nuts: pistachios, cashews, peanuts, and almonds, as well as a healthy dose of cinnamon. While baklava is eaten there as an everyday indulgence, it's especially prevalent during religious celebrations. Christians enjoy it on Christmas and Easter, Muslims relish it during Ramadan, and Jews savor it on Rosh Hashanah. No matter what you're celebrating this April, we hope you'll find a good reason to savor each of these delectable bites of baklava. This is the cutest little container.
Thanks.
I'll just bite off of it.
Mmm.
Baklava.
It's delish.
That's so good.
I wish we could find baklava down here.
That was really good. Had a lot of cinnamon. I got baklava juice all over me now. So we're keeping up with the onion theme, because I believe in the last box we had like 2 or 3 onion things, and well, we have another onion thing in this one. So up next is baked garlic and onion puffs. Puff balls with garlic and onion seasoning. Here's what it looks like. Quick, what's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of garlic? The Dead Sea, right? No? We'll move over to vampires and bad breath. There's something new to think about when considering this pungent herb. Back in 1946, a shepherd was looking for his lost goat when he stumbled into a cave near the Dead Sea. He didn't find his goat, but he did find something even more important: the Dead Sea Scrolls. The scrolls are ancient Jewish texts, most famous for being the second oldest copy of the Hebrew Bible. But the scrolls don't just contain ancient stories, they also have recipes. No. One such recipe describes garlic being ground into olive oil, which means the tie between garlic and the Dead Sea goes back over 2,000 years. It's one that continues still today. Garlic is grown near the Dead Sea. Some fields are even within sight of the same caves where the Dead Sea Scrolls were found. While the exact recipe for these garlicky corn puffs might not come from an ancient text, go figure, we have connected the two in writing right here. Perhaps someone will discover this very booklet in 2,000 years and find the evolution of garlic and Dead Sea connection. I don't know that that's likely, but... They don't really smell like anything.
They look like the other puffs.
It's just a puff day. She's brave. She takes more than one. They look like Kicks.
Oh, they're very good.
Think Funyun in cheese ball form.
Really good.
That's probably why they gave us a big bag. Those are really good. Alright, we got 3 more things. Up next is the Pesach Zman Blondie chocolate bar. Milk chocolate and caramel coated wafer bar. Sounds good to me. This is what this looks like. I don't know which way is up. We're gonna go with this ways up. You're holding the most famous chocolate bar in Israel, the Pesach Zman. Don't worry, you don't need to try to pronounce it. In fact, you can call this bar by its English name, Time Out. While Kit Kats may encourage you to give yourself a break, in Israel, the Pesach Zman endorses taking a time out. If those are the instructions, then you may want to reserve a couple hours for this bar because there's a lot to unpack. First, we have the blondie coating that covers the bar, made with cocoa, caramel, and white chocolate. This golden flavor is new in both Israel and the USA. We're the first company to import it into the United States. Next, let's discuss the inside. It's filled with a crispy vanilla wafer, decadent chocolate spread, and melt-in-your-mouth caramel. That's a whole lot of goodness to take in. No wonder you'll need some time to fully appreciate it. Savor every bite because who knows when or if you'll see it again. That means that we will never be able to find this, should we enjoy it. It looks pretty.
Ooh.
That's what it looks like. I don't see no caramel. I think we've been duped.
Mmm. It's like a Kit Kat twisted. Right?
It's good.
Oh, who would know a white chocolate on a Kit Kat?
The white chocolate Kit Kats they make. Next up is barbecue Bisley. Barbecue flavored wheat snack. These are the other Frito looking deals. Protect from sun.
Really?
What happens if it gets in the sun? Does it?
Get sunburned.
You know what the packaging looks like? Does it turn into like a gremlin?
Why?
Nothing too exciting, right? You've probably had a barbecue flavored snack before, but you've never probably had an Israeli barbecue flavored snack before. And that makes all the difference. Get ready for a totally different barbecue flavor, one that's more smoky than sweet. It's not surprising that Israel has developed its own unique barbecue from the very early days as a Jewish state. It's been an important part of daily Israeli life. Back in the 1940s, a small portable copper container called a mankel was commonly filled with charcoal to heat rooms and cook food. When central heating came about, the concept of mankel evolved, as did the word itself, changing to mangle. Rather than cooking inside of the home, locals built barbecue stands along main roads and hosted mangles, barbecues, as social events amongst friends and family. Today, mangle is such an ingrained activity in day-to-day life in Israel that there was even a museum exhibition dedicated to the practice. This uniquely shaped snack gives you a taste of what's now a national phenomenon. After one bite, you'll see why it's caught on. Well, if it can't be in the sun, then how can it be barbecue?
Right.
What do you think?
I think it looks just like the other ones.
I think this smells more like dog food than the last one. There you go.
Here, and it's got onion in it.
Oh, my battery's gonna die. Yeah, I don't like that.
It's a very smoky barbecue.
I don't care for smoked meat, so that was not my favorite. Alright, so battery's dying. Better hustle. Elite Agozi Bar. Milk chocolate with caramel, nougat, and hazelnuts. Oh boy, you're in luck, Mom. We're ending on hazelnuts. Here's what this looks like. You're going to go nuts over this nut-filled chocolate bar. With a hearty portion of nougat, a thin layer of delicious caramel, and a rich chocolate coating, this bar might appear to be rifling off the Milky Way until you bite into it. First produced in the 1930s, the Agozi was one of Israel's first chocolate bars, becoming famous for containing whole hazelnuts within the nougat filling.
Thanks.
But a lot had to happen before the bar even came to Israel. In the 1920s, a chocolatier named, we're going to call him EF because I have no idea how to say his name. Sorry about that, dude. Started with the Latvian chocolate company Lema, meaning luck, with 2 other partners. By 1933, the climate in Europe became too dangerous for EF, who was Jewish, to live there. So he moved to Israel and continued making chocolate. During World War II, he manufactured chocolate for the British troops, and he developed his company, Elite, eventually finding success with this Agozi bar. So if you love it, you won't be the only one. It's been a hit for decades. Looks like a Milky Way.
I like Milky Way.
Through and through, it looks like a Milky Way. Well, you ain't gonna like this Milky Way. It's got hazelnuts. Oh, good luck. Doesn't look like a Milky Way. On the inside. There's definitely hazelnuts in that.
I don't like it. I don't. I'd rather have it Milky Way. You didn't like it either, did you?
I don't know, it's weird. Wouldn't this be a ripoff of a Snickers and not Milky Way since it's got nuts in it?
Yes. Milky Way is totally different. It's more chocolate and caramel.
That's very hazelnutty.
I think that's why I didn't like it.
I think that's why you didn't like it either. I guess I don't like just plain up hazelnuts either. Give me a hazelnut spread all day, but don't give me that. Alright, so that's it for everything in this box. Let's read the clue for next month to see where we're going. Says they have very calm mornings but real crazy nights. It's because of the music. Give it a listen, alright? Even better than the tunes are the yums you'll soon see. Spicy red sticks and pies of green tea.
Music at night.
Calm mornings and crazy nights. Spicy red sticks and pies of green tea. That makes me think that it's... I bet you it's Korea.
Maybe.
K-pop's a big thing. The green tea makes me think that it's something Asian-ish. They eat spicy stuff in Korea, too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's my guess. Korea. We'll find out if I'm right. Or maybe Hong Kong.
Bangkok.
That's Thailand. You could be right, though. They do spicy, too.
And Bangkok is wild.
She might be on something. Could be Thailand. Well, we'll find out next month. But that's it for this video, guys. If you liked it, please give me a big old thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!